Alrighty, and hello, welcome to another episode of Monbazoo. In this episode, we're going to be focusing on tuning up the Kong. We have these suspension parts here that we need to put on. We also have all the stuff in the truck still from the junkyard. So we need to offload all of this. We are also going to try to save up enough money that we're able to purchase that engine from the gas station. Alright, well, I'll get on to offload all of this. Yoink. Alright, and this is the last part, and this is going to be our manual transmission swap. We did just get all of this from the junkyard in the last episode. If you haven't seen that episode, you should go check it out. But for now, these are all the parts that we need. I'm kind of torn with the bumper situation here, because I really like this bar. So I don't really want to put the bumper on, to be honest. I love the off-roady look. These headlights are kind of cool. They also have like the more clear side markers. I don't know, I think they fit the vibe a lot better. But yeah, at some point we're gonna have to install all of this and figure that out. But for now, let's go head over to the Sugar Shack and see what we need to get done down there. Apparently we have some stuff in here as well. These bolts and the gas can. Oh yeah. Goodness me. And then we should be getting a letter in the mail for our power as well, because we did call that number for the power stations. I'll have to keep checking our mailbox to wait for that. Alright, and we are back, and this is full as expected. So let's load this up with some firewood so that get up to temp. This tree I planted here by mistake because I was trying to figure out how to place all these. I have to basically just spam. I was trying to like click and drag, and I was getting really confused. So once this grows up, we're gonna have to just cut it down because it's kind of in the way. Oh wait, these trees are all ready. Holy crap. Oh no. Well, we definitely have the resources for these trees, but we don't have room for this much syrup. So I'm not gonna waste time with that because it doesn't really make sense to do that anyway yet. We really need to start upgrading this because we're getting way too much syrup. Wish we had an electric one, but yeah, we don't. So we're just gonna have to keep coming down here and checking on this. So let's head back to the garage. We can work on the Kong for now. We'll just have to keep popping over here and checking on it. Alright, let's get to work on this. First thing I'll do, let's go ahead and pop this radio in here. I'm never going to use it, but it's just nice to have cosmetically. And then I also need to get that steering wheel off. Throw that in the pile as well. Probably never going to need it or use it. Or actually, we have this bus steering wheel over here for absolutely no reason, so we might as well. Very nice. It's a very stock layout, but I think it's nice. Alright, next up, we're going to paint up these rims. We need all of them to be cyan. There we go. These will look much better. At some point, when I get the other Kong, I definitely want to have a more off-road one and a more racing one. This one is currently the only one I have, so I have to use it for racing. I am going to make it somewhat cosmetic to off-roading. What I'll probably do is once I get the other one, that one will become my racing one, and I'll put all of these like nicer parts and save them for that. So these rims will go on this car for now, but once I get the other Kong, I'll probably go ahead and swap them. Wow, it looks like the entire thing comes apart. I can take the grill off too, I suppose. So there must be some really nice cosmetic parts around that I have not found yet. Yeah, these are perfectly fine too. But yeah, we'll leave that there for any future projects. That looks pretty cool. I don't know, I kind of like that. It kind of gives it a very rally vibe, you know? Should we use the pink bolts? I don't know. Actually, yeah, we already have a pink bolt theme going on in here, don't we? There should be 6 more in here. I'm pretty sure I only did the ones that would be visual. They're a slightly different shade, but it's still pretty funny. Alright, very nice. Looking good. And yeah, before we move on to doing the wheels, I want to go to the Sugar Shack and check up on that. Let's see. Fused a little bit off the top. Sounds like it's still going. Oh, barely. We need more. Yo, we just barely caught that. How small they get. Holy crap, bro, it's a baby log. Look at how tiny it is. That is adorable. I want to pick it up and just keep it. Like, you're mine now. We almost have another barrel load. So yeah, we'll go back and put those wheels on now. That's all I wanted to do here. Really quick, I just remembered my potato garden. I always forget about this. Oh, they are all watered, so we're good. Alrighty, let's get these wheels on. I should get 2 more jacks, honestly. It is 11:40. We could run to town and grab 2 more jacks, and as well as talk to people. Here's these steely rims off. Let's see what these look like. I'm wondering if maybe black calipers would look better. The rims are like really overpowering almost. Or maybe if I made them red. Could make them pink, because we already have all the pink bolts and everything, you know? This could work. There we go. I think I'll do that. It looks really dumb, but you know what? Wow, that was a voice crack if I've ever heard one. After I do these 2 front tires, or these 2 front wheels, I will actually go ahead and go to town. I don't know if the gas station is actually open. I probably won't get jacks. I need to save as much money for that engine as possible, and we can do just fine without them. Alright, there we go. So now we have a comparison here, because we can compare the back to the front. Oh, I forget where they're supposed to be pumped up to. Yeah, these ones are at 30, so I guess we'll just do 30 to these ones as well. There we go. It's like 31-ish. The front of the car looks like it's a little bit lower. Maybe that's just the stance, though. That might be normal. Oh, it also might be that. Let me pump up the other side as well. That's a lot better. It's still like, it seems like it's a little bit slanted to the front. But again, that's probably just the stance of the car. The Steelies are definitely better for like an off-roading vibe, but I think this is perfect. Yeah, I literally just want to talk to people. That's like pretty much the only thing I care about right now. Is he out? Oh, he is. Alright. He still hates cutting firewood. We'll have to get him a load sometime. Probably should have actually checked on the Sugar Shack before we left, because it's probably going to run out. Oh yeah, let's see how these off-road lights look. Oh yeah, they look really good. We really need new taillights. This one's a little broken. Yeah, I know I'm annoying, and I'm going to keep annoying you. Actually, now that you mention it, you know, I really wouldn't mind an underglow kit. These aren't too expensive, actually. We might just go ahead and snag these. That's all we need from here. We'll stop at the post office as well. See what mail we got. Just the one. Let's see what it says. Oh. Alright, cool. Completely useless. Alrighty, let's head back. Go to the Sugar Shack. Get some wood burning in there. Probably fill a barrel. And then we'll continue working on the Kong. Okay. Let's run to the Sugar Shack real quick. It's probably not on anymore. Nope. Not at all. But we do have another barrel to go. Let's fill up this barrel. How far down on this are we? Oh, barely. We only have 32. We have so many more over here. We're probably going to almost double it. I'd count them all, but I'm too lazy. I guess I can at least leave that there. Yeah, I'll leave that there. Alrighty. Let's jack up the back and do do it all over again. Oh, I see bolts down there. So it looks like we used our pink bolts underneath. That doesn't really make sense. I think while I'm underneath doing the transmission, I'm going to actually swap out all the pink bolts. Because there's no reason to put decorative bolts underneath the car where you can't see it, you know? Alright, they should all be about 30. There we go. There we go. And there we go. Nice and organized. This can go up here. Alright, and there's transmission. We are almost done with all these. Oh, I forgot about that. Shoot. God dang it. You know what? We'll worry about that tomorrow. We're going to go ahead and check the Sugar Shack one last time. Yeah, it's died again. Oh, did this die? It's not out of fuel, is it? Oh, it is out of fuel. Shoot. Well, the truck just ran out of gas, so that's fun. Fortunately, the quad is up here, so we can get back to the house just fine. See how much we're doing. We're eating away at it little by little. Alright, on our way back we go. Oh, we jumped the quad. We like way jumped that. Alright, eat some poutine. Apparently we don't have any syrup. The only syrup we have is in the truck. Oh no. Oh well. We can go ahead and drink some maple syrup in the morning. Alrighty. Very nice. Always want to make sure you leave your fridges open. Oh, I missed how much money we made. Well, we got the check, so we have a lot of money. I think that engine is like 2,800. So yeah, we're like 1 barrel sale away from having that new engine. Let's start by going over to the Sugar Shack. Yeah, we don't have any other food, and the store is closed. Holy crap, we just did a backflip. We actually just did a backflip. Here we go. So yeah, we want to save this as much as possible. We'll bring these up to the house to be consumed when the time is right. And yeah, we do have another barrel here that we can fill. We're running low on firewood. We got to cut a bunch more. Oh wow, we're running through this though. We're actually getting through it. Maybe it would be worth tapping into all those trees. Could try tapping into a few right here. At least one. Neither of these are going over. I put this in a bad spot. That's still a bad spot. Maybe if it's positioned more like this. That is still a bad spot. What is happening here? I don't know why that's crossing over. Oh, it might be because of this angle here. What if we do this instead? There we go. Problemo solvemo. Very nice. And then it's right here that it switches over to where these trees are still growing, but this line keeps on going. Oh, we might have just enough of these. Perfect amount. I want to see how many of these were connected before. So we just added 2. So it was at 32 before. So let's see how many we can add to it today. Oh, perfect. We're getting all these connected right as it starts pumping. So we'll get all of this. Nice. Let's see what we're at now. 50 on the dot. And it's fair. That's fair now. Yeah. Yeah. I thought we would get around 50. And yeah, we're 50 on the dot. Let's go ahead and drink some of this. Alright, got some more firewood in there. Alright. And after that barrel's full, we're cooked. We're actually cooked. Let's head back to the garage. We gotta be careful not to lose these maple syrups. Where did you come from? You're mine now. Oh, it died. The hitbox on this thing is slightly not working. It's not ideal. Oh, and it's gone. You know what? I'm just gonna not worry about it. Alrighty, let's see what we can do. Alright, where's our transmission at? So I'm assuming we don't have to worry about anything other than just where it mounts to the engine. So that's all that we're gonna worry about. And actually, now that I think about it, maybe we shouldn't just swap the transmission in right now. We should just drop the whole transmission and engine and everything, because we're about to get a new engine for it. Don't think that it would make a whole lot of sense to go through the trouble of dropping the transmission and replacing it if we're just going to replace it anyway, you know? Oh, dang. How am I supposed to get to that one? It's like barely... Oh, no, let's not do that. Oh, there we go, there we go. Gotcha. Stick it on the magnet. Now it should drop down. Beautiful. Alright, well, I mean, we can just stick this on a shelf then. So yeah, this car is now transmissionless. And I think I'm going to go ahead and not put the manual in. I don't want to have to drop it again when we take the engine out. Actually, we can probably just pull the whole engine out now. Let's just put these suspensions on. I don't know how I forgot to do that. I completely blanked on it. Take this, let's chuck all these bolts in here. Nice and organized, out of the way. And all the suspensions parts in this car is fine. So we'll keep it all, because I've replaced these struts before. Alrighty. Now it's all the wheels off. So now we have easy access to everything. I love how all of this is lining up perfectly. Okay, let's go chop down some trees. Cause yeah, we're definitely gonna need a little bit of money. Obviously, we cannot purchase the engine today, but we can get the money for the engine today. Oh wait, no, we can't sell anything. We don't have the truck. Gosh dang it. I mean, to be fair, it's all my fault, but it still sucks. Oh man, this is great. This is great. We can still cut down some trees, and like these 2 maple trees here, we could cut them down and at least get them split up and ready to go. And the chainsaw should be over here too. Oh no, the chainsaw's in the garage. Gosh dang. Man, now I have to go all the way back. Wait, can I attach it from this? Just wiggling around there, you know. Well, we can cut down 2 maple trees that are... Oh, this barrel's ready to be filled. We can go ahead and cut down 2 maple trees that are by the house, because it doesn't really matter where they are. They're all going to be sold anyway, ground in random places. Why is it there? I swear it was in the garage. Let's do these 2 trees right here. Alright. Turn that guy on. Let's detach that so they stop wiggling down the hill. I don't really want the quad and the wood splitter to end up at the Sugar Shack. I would rather not have that happen while I'm trying to use it, or at all anytime. So I'll get on with this, and then we'll have a truckload of firewood ready for when we have a truck. Alright, here we go with the last piece. I love these physics. It's great. Alright, and there's our, quote, truckload of wood. I feel like we could probably get a 3rd one, but I don't know. I've always only done 2, so we're good. It just doesn't look like a lot. What is this? Well, unfortunately, I really wanted to get all of this set up and go on our first race, but I don't think that's going to be done super soon. And I'm gonna have to wrap up the episode because 1, ease of editing. I've already been recording for a while, and 2, my PC is really lacking on storage, so I've got to keep things relatively short. And yeah, this is gonna be a while before we're done getting all the engine and everything. We gotta sell a bunch of stuff, so unfortunately I do think I'm gonna have to split up this into 2 episodes. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed. Please like the video if you like the video, subscribe if you like me, and I will see you next time.